Be honest with yourself. You think you're lazy, don't you? That you're someone who can't wake up in the morning, who constantly procrastinates, who is squandering their potential. Let me tell you a secret. You are lying. The problem is not your character. The problem is being unarmed in the middle of a million-year-old biological war. What you call laziness isn't a character flaw, it's your brain's energy conservation mode. Today, we're going to hack the game your mind is playing on you. Right now, there are two different pilots inside your head fighting for control of the steering wheel. Look, this is the prefrontal cortex, your logical control center. This is the CEO that plans your future, issuing directives like study now and go exercise. But right here, deep inside your brain, is the limbic system, your primitive self. It couldn't care less about the future. It only craves instant gratification, avoids pain, and tries to keep you safe. When you decide, I need to start studying, the limbic system cuts in and takes over. Science calls this the amygdala hijack. That I can't do this feeling you get in that moment is your logic being shut down. So why is it easy to scroll Instagram for 3 hours, but reading a book for just 10 minutes feels like agony? In the modern world, our brain has become a rigged slot machine. Social media, gaming, and sugar, they flood your brain with dopamine, the reward hormone. Once your brain adjusts to this high baseline, normal activities, like working or reading, feel dull, gray, and painful. You are not lazy. Your dopamine receptors are actually desensitized. Your brain asks, why should I work to earn dopamine when I can just look at my phone and get it for free? Now let's assume we've managed the dopamine issue. Why is initiation still so difficult? Newtonian physics provides the answer. Look closely at this graph. That peak is the activation energy. Think of a car. The moment it burns the most fuel is the initial start from a standstill. Once the wheels are turning, it keeps going with very little energy. Human psychology works the same way. You are terrified of the pain the entire task might cause. But the pain only lasts until you reach the peak of this graph, the first 2 minutes. Laziness isn't fearing the work itself. It's fearing that initial moment of friction. And finally, most of you are not actually lazy about doing the work. You are afraid of making mistakes. This is called analysis paralysis. You overcomplicate the task in your head, demanding such perfection that your brain locks up in fear. You tell yourself better not to do it at all than to do it poorly. This is not laziness. It is a method of ego preservation. So what's the solution? Forcing willpower? No, that battery runs out fast. You must hack your brain. The solution: managing friction and the 2-minute rule. Increase the friction for bad habits. Make accessing the bad habit harder by putting your phone in another room. Now we come to the real solution. To overcome that first peak, the activation energy, the 2-minute rule. If you are resisting a task, promise yourself to do it for just 2 minutes. Just make the transition to action easier. You are free to quit after 2 minutes. But since your brain will have caught the momentum, you will most likely continue. Remember, don't wait for your feelings. Motivation won't come. Move first, and the feeling follows. Now close the video and take that first small step. Are you ready to join this 30-day challenge? In the comments, write what you will start under the title, My First 2-Minute Task. Join the community and catch the momentum. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. See you in the next one.